Hello everyone, welcome to For the One. My name is Selena. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I am so grateful that you stopped by, and I hope you realize it's a great place to keep on stopping by. For the One is all about being encouraged. And so if this video encourages you, go ahead and like it, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, and please share it. Share it with others so others can be blessed by it as well. All right, so today I want to talk about part 2 of what I talked about last week. Last week we talked about running the race that God has for you, keeping your eyes fixed upon Him. And I realized focus is key to that. But I don't feel like I really talked about that or explained it about focus. So if you didn't watch last week's video, pause this, watch that, come on back, and we're not going anywhere. We'll be right here. But for all those who did and was blessed by that and shared that with me, thank you so much. I am just so blessed. I am so honored that the Lord is He's just speaking. He's speaking to His people, and I'm glad to be a vessel of that. So, but yes, this week really just want to talk about focus. And I remember asking the Lord about, God, how do I keep my focus on you? Yeah, I can read the Word and watch a teaching, talk with you, walk with you, and all of these things. But God, I said, what's going to fuel the passion, the burning inside of my heart for you? And I remember He spoke to me so clearly, and He said, Selena, He said, it's easy to focus on something that you're in love with. It's easy to focus on someone that you're in love with. It's easy to focus on someone that you're captivated by. And, I realized that that's the fuel. It's His love. It's His love for me. That literally becomes the fuel of my focus on Him. Where other things that would want to distract me or pull me over, that there's nothing that can sustain that love that you experience with God, because you realize the love that He has for you it surpasses anything or anyone can give you. And so, most of my childhood, I thought it was all about loving God more. Love God more, love God more, do this for God, do that for God. And I've realized more and more as I get older in the Lord. As I get older in the Lord, I feel like I'm getting younger at the same time, because I realize how little it has to do with me. But I see that it's all about His love that He has for me. And that literally becomes the fuel that directs my heart towards Him. That I'm like, I can't. When I realize that there's someone that has me on their mind all the time, that's captivated by me, how can I not? How can I not be captivated by Him? How can I not give Him my all? How can I not say, God, it's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about these things. It's about you and the love that you have for me. And that literally becomes this passion that says, God, I gotta have you. I've tasted and seen that. And there's nothing that surpasses, there's nothing that comes close to your love that you have for me. Guys, more than anything, I want you to realize your awareness of His love that He has for you is vital in running this race. That's the fuel that's going to keep you focused on Him. It has nothing to do about you trying to love God more. It has nothing to do about you trying to just keep your focus on Him. Yes, that's in essence what you're doing, but the fuel to keeping your eyes focused on Him is really realizing that He's madly in love with you. That's the key. And once that awareness is off, once you don't see his love that he has for you, you'll get distracted like this. I mean, and that's been the key for me. That's what I've realized. Once my focus is off of his love that he has for me, I start to get distracted with stuff. This over there, this over that, and lose my focus, lose my vision of why I'm here on earth. But once I just realize, God, you love me. You're captivated by me. That puts everything back into focus. And I'm able to run, looking at the true lover. And so I just want to encourage you today that if you don't know that you're loved, you are. If you don't know that you're chosen, you are. If you don't know that you're fearfully, wonderfully made, you are. If you don't know that he says that you're just the apple to his eye, you are. You are, you are, you are. And there's nothing that you can do that can change his mind about it. He's made his mind. He's made his mind up. And he says, you have won my heart. You. And that, I mean, that's, what more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? And I don't think that he asked for anything more than for you to say, okay, you gave it all to me. God, I give it all to you. I give it all to you, God. And that's focus. That's how we run. That's how we keep our eyes on him. And realize we're loved by him. I love you guys so much. Now that we talked about run your race, now we talked about keeping your eyes focused upon him, and how to do that is by being aware of his love that he has for you. Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 9. I'll just read it. It says, you've captivated my heart. You've captivated my heart with one glance of your eyes. I mean, once we see that, our heart, and 2 Thessalonians 3:5 talks about, now may the Lord direct your heart into the love of God. Our heart will direct, the Lord will direct our heart into that love. But man, that's focus. It starts with him. He's madly in love with you. If you don't believe me, believe this. And if you don't believe this, let's talk. I don't know what else is worth dedicating your whole life to more than the word. There's nothing else more that I can imagine that I would give anything more than him. And so if you haven't given him your life, message me, comment. That's going to be the best decision of your life, because there's a God that's known you before you were even a thought in someone's mind. And he says, with just one glance at you, he says, I love you. Just a glance, guys. Just a glance at something in passing. I'm not talking about God has to stare at you and like, okay, I could work with that. I'm talking about God. He says, just, whoa, I'm captivated by that. Just a glance. He's moved by you. That's why I've given him my life. There's no one else in this world that can love me like he loves me. And there's no one else that I can focus on more than him. And that's why I'm trying to run this race. Because I see the true lover, and he sees me, and we're running. And this has been the best run of my life. And I just want to keep running to see more of him. I love you guys so much. Bye.